Доброе утро всем, уважаемые подписчики и просто случайные зрители, с вами Нидзони. Сегодня мы продолжаем прохождение игры под названием Deponia Doomsday. О боже мой. Опять устал, блин, говоря обычное название. Давайте поговорим тупо со всеми.
Piñatas on Barbecue Thursday should be a tradition. And who did it first? Well, strictly speaking, those two. What's the deal with those stupid glasses anyway?
They help me to focus on my target.
By making you practically blind?
That sharpens all my other senses and protects me against pollen, household dust, and goat mites. I suffer from allergies, you see.
Well, methinks you stand on the wrong side of the junk ball bat. Aw, how is he ever gonna get his gold back if he can't see the end of the rainbow?
Так, хорошо, давайте слева направо. Тут еще рычаг какой-то. Ладно.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Oh, of course. You couldn't know. Oh, of course you couldn't know. It looks like two blind chickens wandered into the field.
Further proof, if it were needed, that eyesight counts for nothing. We are professionals in our field.
Uh-huh. Hitting the old junk ball?
Battering smartasses.
Oh.
Don't worry, he hasn't completed his training yet. That's why he's using the training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me more like a Drexican pinata.
Typical sighted person. It's not always about how things look.
But rather that it rains candy?
No, but that doesn't hurt, right?
What is this supposed to be? Zen and the art of beating things up?
Exactly. Only through absolute calm and balance can aggression be perfectly channeled.
Oh. What is this supposed to be? Zen?
Hey, stay away from our junk ball training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me
Typical. It's not all.
but rather...
No, but that doesn't hurt, right?
Huh. Photos of baby wombats. Deponia 4 walkthrough for sale. Hey, that looks interesting. Do you want to share my lunch with me? Love to. I'm hungry. Now all I have to do is find this romantic ninja.
Хочу еще раз. Опа. Блин, эта коза крутая.
You again? Either that or Mirage. Back to your lecture. And don't come back until the...
Пока ничего пока у меня ничего не получается подумать.
Does one of you by any chance go by the name of Romantic Ninja?
Mr. Rufus, please don't.
You're Romantic Ninja?
How embarrassing.
Какая разница, какой у тебя ник?
Did you know that he's a romantic ninja?
Да
That
хоть
according to
не
this
бесит.
note, he bears the black belt in the arts of love.
Wish the ground would just swallow me up.
No, we didn't know that.
Moo-moo.
That must be because he merges with the shadows of loneliness. Or so it is written by him. Luckily, I found this note, because if you are threatened on the battlefield of love, which apparently applies to me,
Threatened. My katana has ripped your heart to shreds.
he offers the following. Do you want to share my lunch with me?
Here, you can have it. I've lost my appetite.
Жалко мне этого
Thank
чела.
you, romantic ninja. Your
Хватит
courage
повторять.
and generosity will not be forgotten. Platypuses only eat stale bread. They spit out anything fresh. And then they complain that everything was better back in the day and write embittered online reviews.
А можно их так соединить?
Platypuses only and then...
А, understood. Это же у нас временная аномалия, правильно? Но я ж не тупой, я всего лишь дебил. Или упыренный, как хотите. О, крыса. Или это мышь обычная. Прикольно, в общем.
What would happen if I were to hold this lunch in there? Me!
О, блин, я случайно, на тачпад прижал, и он сказал, короче, что время пройдет быстрее, и он составится.
Now it's only good for duck food, and I have to cut my fingernails again. Good bait catches fine fish, unless you...
Блин, опять случайно пускаю третью. Опа.
Good bait catches fine fish, unless you're into worms, in which case you can cut out the middleman. I've more than earned this achievement.
Ребят, хватит ломать четвертую стену, я не люблю, когда ломать четвертую стену. Пока просто вот, не знаю, говорю, делаю, что думаю.
Let's see if this can motivate him. Yikes! What's going on?
Me.
Stereo monocle?
My name's Norbert, Professor.
Norbert, окей.
Nerdbert? I can remember that. And your answer is...
The inflow of energy caused the expansion of the anomaly to increase. We're now inside simulated interim time.
And then all of a sudden time just flies by.
Mama. She said only inside the bubble.
Correct answer, but points off for interrupting. Underbite Valkyrie.
Her name is Hildebrain.
Her parents were jokers, were they?
No, Scraplanders. She's an exchange student.
And I'm Daniel Grandular.
And am I supposed to remember that now, or what?
Ура.
Yippee! School's out!
Don't you want to turn the anomaly off first?
Да,
Lesson
кстати.
2, never want to do something that somebody else can do. So, then that's... And, now?
It won't stop thrashing about.
I can see that. And what was that?
It's coming from your coat. The other platypus is crying.
All right. Nothing but trouble. Damn. The anomaly is blocked, but at least I'm not losing any time while I'm trapped here. Damn. But at least...
Ну, то есть я его, по идее, забрать просто вообще не могу. Зонтиком его долбани по лицу.
Shame. Oh, just when it was getting exciting. Boo!
Everything comes to an end. Get used to it.
Слава тебе, Господи, это закончилось. Ну, коза так до сих пор жрет что-то. Я хочу еще раз выключатель потыркать. Хочу посмотреть, как коза прыгает туда-сюда. Прикольно. Все, звонок прозвенел.
And? Were you able to stem the damage that my son has wreaked upon those poor students?
Stem? I eradicated it. Which damage were you referring to?
Those stupid ideas about time travel, of course. Junior claims, in all seriousness, to be able to create time anomalies. He says he's built a machine in his shed that can travel back and forth through time. And then he holds lectures on the subject behind my back. Thankless firebrand.
Firebrand? He always seemed to me to be so careful. Downright boring.
Ugh, I wish. Imagine it. My son, of all people. A dreamer. A fantasist. Yes, an anarchist.
Honestly?
То есть то, что он выглядит в 7 раз старше тебя, тебя не... То есть то, что он выглядит в 7 раз старше, тебя абсолютно никак не смущает, да? Махроникл. Твою ж ноги.
At least his taste in hats seems to be gradually improving. You smoke?
Not anymore. Although on days like this, I wish I'd never quit.
Isn't that a little unreasonable at your age?
The nicotine chewing gum was worse. Destroyed all my baby teeth.
Вижу челюсть.
This is not a pipe? Man, the artist really missed the boat on that one.
Так.
Ha! It is so a pipe. You can't pull the wool over a Rufus's eyes.
Ну, естественно, Руфус уже лох.
A warning sign for birds. Who thinks this stuff up? Birds don't need warning signs. They're free! Free! And if they want to fly into stained glass windows, they have the right to do so.
Я даже не осмотрел сколки.
They are pretty. They are colorful. And more importantly, they aren't part of some stupid mosaic puzzle.
Верно подмечено, к сожалению.
I sense another key moment. Personally, I prefer those break the window and turn the doorknob moments, but hey, you can't always get what you want.
Так, на него
Have you
смотри.
looked in the mirror lately?
Why? Is my tie crooked again?
The way I see it, there's a lot more wrong with you than just your tie.
Good grief. You're right. My pin badge from the Order of Strategic Repression is bent out of shape.
What is the Order of Strategic Repression?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ты как-то тупой.
At least his taste in hat.
Так, хорошо, давайте мы... Ну, начнем по порядку. Допустим, ключ. Нам его 100 пудов не дадут, но хотя бы узнаем, что надо.
Hands off! That's the key to Junior's laboratory. The whole place is contaminated with crazy ideas.
Зачем ты на птицу наступаешь? Давай с Махроником поговорим.
Please, Professor, don't disturb him. He should be given time to think about his mistakes.
That's what I always say too, but it's way funnier when you say it, because you repress your own mistakes. So you don't believe in temporal anomalies?
How could I? I'm a scientist.
And a very youthful looking one too, much younger than your own son.
I jog.
And you don't find anything strange about that?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Could it...
Don't you start with there's no such thing as a temporal anomaly. Basta!
How do you know that?
Because I, unlike Junior, am a real scientist.
And a very youthful looking one too.
And your point is?
Nothing, nothing, nothing at all. But...
For the last time! There are no anomalies in time! Time anomalies are nothing but fantasy! Illogical, badly thought through, unscientific! I will not let my coherent worldview be destroyed by some random tin foil hat wearer!
Whoa, chill, dude.
У меня в шапочке с фольги, у нас просто металлическая пластина в роже.
But...
For the
Так, это мы уже от него еще раз слышали. Хорошо, что-то мы тут поподбирали. Тут у нас коза. Аномалия вообще стала какой-то слабой. Ну ладно.
Oh boy. What's this again?
Well, that is just a tachyon compressor. It
Follow-up question. Who likes it? No one? Correct. If it keeps working like that, I'm sure this story will eventually come to a happy end.
Ладно. Тут у нас абсолютно ничего.
I've more than earned this achievement. It flows downhill, but it flows. It flows downhill.
А желоб-то тут зачем, извините? Ну хорошо, давайте сюда.
All that would do is plug things up.
Ладно, все равно я немножечко не самый умный. Дрова. А чё я её раньше не видел, извините меня?
That must be the student tobacco Lonzo's always talking about. A plant whose normal habitat, funnily enough, seems to be the balcony of shared student apartments.
Ну, забери, не знаю. Прикол, наверное.
The plant smells like Lonzo's back room whenever that thrash metal band comes to visit.
Ну, окей. Можно совместить с трубкой. И поджечь. У нас есть дверь лаборатории.
Locked. Anything else would have been a disappointment, to be honest.
Ладно. Можно дать ему трубку с... Я испугался.
My old pipe. That's just what I need right now. Whoa. Strong stuff, this tobacco. It, it reminds me of my college days. We were so crazy back then. So, Lala Cuckoo!
Короче, у него кукушка поехала.
Good for us. We experimented with everything.
Ага.
With plants, time,
Ой.
and
Извините.
with women, of course.
Естественно.
I don't really want to hear that.
Mrs. McChronicle was one hot chick.
Too much information.
I was even more crazy than he is today. My mother didn't like it at all. She never wanted me to go to university.
Почему же?
I was supposed to take over my father's business, the garage. Rocco McChronicle. He said playing with time would only end in tears. What my butt for my girlfriend. And I was already 25. Oh.
Почему очень хорошо?
May I?
I don't know. If you may, I may, right?
Sure.
Yippee!
Чел упыренный абсолютно. Представьте, мы ему подсунули не табак, а какой-нибудь лебеду. Ура!
Oh boy, this looks just a touch more complicated to me. Something tells me that for once, I'm actually going to require a little assistance. Yeah, this is nothing but waste oil. Somehow I had expected liquid bronze.
Тахионный бак.
It smells like feta cheese. A professional scientist needs no further evidence to know what to do now. As long as the tank is empty, no pressure can be built there.
Угу.
Something tells me that for once...
Окей. Ну, я просто так все протыкал, и мы знаем, кто нам поможет. Это этот. Блин, я забыл, как чела зовут. Ну, извините, этот среднего, да, вот.
Ah, you're still here.
Of course, Mr. Rufus. After all, we are on the cusp of an epical discovery.
And anyway, there are junk ball jocks waiting outside the lecture hall again.
They'll have to wait. We are going on an excursion. Pack your things. We're off to... the neighboring building. Thanks, Hildebrain. Somewhat misplaced, but you still get a star.
Wow! Cool!
Impressive, isn't it? What is it?
Me!
Ah, Nerdberg?
Oh, an impulse-induced tachyon field generator?
Popularly known as a... Anyone? Perhaps Chubby over there.
Time portal machine?
Time portal machine, precisely. Because it creates a time portal. But where? Sure, of course, the interim time. The turquoise tunnel, as we experts also call it. And now, for the master question. How to turn that thing on.
Turn it on? But,
All right, people, I want discussion.
That thing at the front must be the tachyon tank.
But the milk bottle with the bicycle pump?
you need a substance that emits tachyons.
Ugh, by the smell, I'd say it used to contain feta cheese.
And you have to adjust the nozzles so they concentrate on the thinnest place in space-time. You can detect a so-called potential portal with 4D glasses.
4D glasses, feta cheese, anything else?
You're not intending to open a portal into interim time, are you?
And why not?
But Chronicle says it's too dangerous. It could perforate the whole of space-time.
Oh, hogwash. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. You can't win if you don't buy a ticket.
Will that be in the exam?
Ну, нужно где-то достать очки.
Psst. McDiaper pants. Your father is distracted. We can go.
Go without me. He's right. I need to think about my errors.
No, he isn't. There are temporal anomalies.
I know. We created them, and as a result, ruined everything.
What, and your plan is to give up now? When everything is at its worst?
Don't you understand? It's always at its worst. This here is no loop. It's a downward spiral.
Угу. Макронику, короче, совсем нехорошо. Можно я у вас очки заберу?
I'm feeling fan-dabba-dozy. I just can't quit. Where's the nicotine chewing gum when you need it?
Ясно, чел, короче, полностью упыренный.
I think I'll just keep my stuff loosely distributed throughout the coat instead. That minimizes the damage if something catches fire again.
Согласен. Наверное. Хорошо. Следующий вопрос. У кого-нибудь есть 4D glasses?
So, children, time to review the material. What do you need to open a temporal or time portal?
Ooh, some 4D glasses to detect thin places in space-time. They are made of colored glass and some glasses frames.
Exactly, Hildy. Something that emits tachyons.
Full marks. I'm proud of you.
You can stop this whole Professor ruse now.
We're the smart kids, remember?
Of course you are. After all, you learned from the best. Professor Rufus. Ta-da! So, children, time. What do you need? Yeah.
Блин, нам нужно где-то достать оправу. Тут идти раз так, где эта оправа? А, вот.
Who can tell me what this is?
Junk?
Either that or a set of 4D glasses.
No, it's junk.
They're not finished yet, okay?
Ясно. Это так не работает. Что это, кстати? Нет, на это тыкнуть нельзя. Nothing. Ну, похоже, помощь мне все-таки пригодится, хоть я и долго от этого отбивался. Так, хорошо, люди. Я подсмотрел, и, во-первых, где-то тут у нас шляпа коллекционная. Да. Паучьи маски. Паучьи маски. Я ведь ни одну шляпу не пропустил, а журналы. Нет. Выглядит классно. Мне нравится. Чем-то похож на мое состояние по утрам. Хорошо. Это, кстати, было
Who
действительно...
can tell me what this?
Это ведро Руфус. Не тупи. Возвращаемся в аудиторию, говорят. Наша задача сделать 4D очки. Кресло.
This chair offends my delicate sense of symmetry. Aha! Someone was chewing gum in my class and didn't give me any, except for their fresh box lunch. It's gonna rain homework!
Что за жвачка?
Someone was chewing...
Что-то мне кажется, что ее можно дать этому упыренному, который уже и так упыренный. Держи жвачку. Опять ты написано.
That chewing gum? Oh boy, oh boy!
Boy.
I've just realized that I've got the munchies. But the tobacco is so good. So yummy, yummy in my tummy. It's such a shame. Where's the nicotine chewing gum when you need it?
Угу. Это не то, видимо. Нет.
I'm feeling.
Трубка у него отдельно не подсвечивается, хотя... Ну, давай
I don't know much
время.
about the production of nicotine, but I have chewing gum. Should work, right?
Nicotine chewing gum? Oh boy, I've just realized. Wait, I'll just put my toothy pegs back in. Fantastic! Yummy!
Не знаю, зачем она пригодится. Все в этой игре пригодится. Кроме выключателя, но его прикольно дергать, мне нравится. Кстати, за это дают достижение, так что давайте мы его сделаем. Это, вроде, 4-й раз, когда я его запускаю. Козлы. Вот так вот. Теперь у нас есть еще одно достижение.
So, children, what do you...
Oh, they are made.
Exact full marks. I'm proud of you.
О, сработало.
There it is again. The pleasant feeling of having sticky shards of glass in your coat pocket.
Ну и стекло с клеем для протеза.
Who can tell me with junk? Either or.
No.
They're not finished yet.
Где это можно сделать? Ладно, продолжаем. Так, на чем я остановился? Ах, да, мне нужны цветные очки. Может, ты что-то скажешь, упыренная?
Somehow I doubt that you'll help me.
Я тоже. Ножка для утконоса, хотя нет, не буду ее забирать. Часы, угу.
I'm feeling.
Это в абсолютном экстазе тут.
What's wrong with you? You sound just as pig-headed as your father.
And he didn't bring the world to within an inch of total destruction through his behavior.
Yeah, but his behavior isn't going to save it either. What's wrong with you? Sound just...
And he...
Yeah, but his behavior...
Меня еще тут оружие смущает. Немножко, наверное. Я уверен, с этой птицей связано какое-то достижение. Ой. Ну, я глупый. Я еще раз подглядел, надеюсь, последний раз хотя бы за ролик. Так, нам нужно сюда, в башню. Влить масло в желоб.
Away with the stuff.
Бедная коза.
And strike.
What's going on? My mucous membranes are swelling up. Anaphylactic shock. It's my goat's hair allergy. My eyes are burning.
Bravo! You finally hit something dead on. My sense of humor.
Так, забираем у сатанасатые очки.
Hey, stay away from our junk ball training pack.
I already told you that's a goat. Where do you think the bleeding comes from?
From my wife, of course. She's always bleating on at me, claiming that my sports things are actually animals, nuns, or the neighbor's children. But how, pray tell, would a goat manage to get down here to the underwater palace?
Okay. Suppose that it isn't a goat. Can I still milk it?
Of course, help yourself. But be careful, sometimes they bite.
Бедная коза. Наша сырфета. Пойдем для тахионный бак для сырофета.
Who can tell me why it's a good idea to put feta cheese into the tank?
You probably built some 4D glasses and realized the cheese emits tachyons, right?
False.
Then it was a trick question, because it is not a good idea at all.
Correct answer.
Correct answer.
Ta-da! I present to you the 4D glasses! Makes potential time portals visible and raises cinema admission prices by the power of 2. Ta-da! Makes Who can tell me what this is?
Are those supposed to be 4D glasses?
It is a set of 4D glasses.
Is that stained glass from a window?
Don't touch! That is a highly sensitive, scientific whatnot. I see a kind of ring.
Oh, I know! That must be a place where the dimension membrane between here and intro time is especially thin.
Not thinner than your derivation, nerdo. Exactly, Hildy. It's in the middle of the machine.
Oh, good. Then we don't need to calibrate it at all.
Fortune has changed sides. Now the idiots are completely screwed. There's that mysterious glow again. Who can tell me why it's a good idea to put feta cheese into the tank?
You probably...
And now, the follow-up.
She means pink.
Then it is proven. Feta cheese emits tachyons. Write that down.
There! The portal is open!
But that's way too small.
Maybe there isn't enough pressure on the tachyon jets.
More pressure? No problem. I'm a professional when it comes to generating pressure.
Ah! Daniel!
Gadzooks! There was another potential portal hidden under the carpet.
What are we gonna do now?
Yeah, but who knows if it's safe?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
A chronicle!
Hurrah!
The tachyons must have spread out in the near vicinity of the portal. There's a relatively high probability that they have opened up portals at Kubat.
And how high is high?
Haven't a clue. 1 in 1,000 maybe?
And that's good?
Relative. It's the only chance that we're going to get. And also, one more than we really deserve.
Speaking of which, I still have to pick Gola.
That means the leap into the unknown without any guarantee of being able to return has got to wait.
No, I'd rather go get her right away.
Слушай, иди со мной.
Goal! We did it! The guys and I have opened a time portal!
Wow, well done.
Don't be like that. I told you, I'll make it right again.
And I told you, go away.
Oh, come on, Goal. Take off the hat and...
Hey! hands off!
Ага, что за фотка?
I do understand where you're coming from. After all, that palaver with the platypus puppet theatre wasn't exactly subtle, was it?
Puppet theater? Oh, that. Yes, that was intentional.
But look at them. They're both trapped, without any hope. I'll never be able to escape my hamster wheel.
Wait, you think you're the platypus in the hamster wheel?
Of course. That one is clearly female. Look at her, she...
Ha! I knew it! There is hope!
You're right. It is the male.
At least she's now free.
Yes. Wow. Look how happy she is.
She'll recover. On the other hand, one shouldn't overuse metaphors.
Что за фотка?
What's this?
Hey, give it back!
When did you do that?
While you were gadding about the fairground. What about it?
И нет, такое смешное лицо. Почему не смешно с этого стало?
And you got past the lover man with that?
Well, someone had to make sure that things could carry on.
But then why are you so angry? Because we're not together in the photo?
No, because we are. An illusion. A snapshot giving the wrong picture. Or do you think that at the end of the day we'll be sticking that picture into our photo album? Everything here is going to have to end up being undone and reversed, so that we can save the world, so that there will be no Fulocks on Elysium. That's how it has to be, right?
No, it isn't.
Then tell me one thing that will still remain of our adventures. If you can do that, then I'm happy to come.
Easy. In the end, there's always one thing that remains. There, look at that.
Hitch crab?
Oh,
Ничего, назад во времени
doesn't
поместишь.
matter. Let's go.
Блин, люди, мне одного, вот эти вот два утконоса начали напоминать
What
Руфуса и Гол.
What now?
О, да.
That looks like that interim we crossed in the time pod. But where did this city come from?
Просто в другом месте
And
вы
where are
прилетали.
Goal and McChronicle? They jumped through the portal right before I did.
Hey, you! Fulock! Get off of my porch!
Ah, a local. Can you tell me where I've landed?
In my turnip patch!
Wait a minute. Don't I know you? You're Glandula, the romantic ninja. Just old and ugly. How is that possible?
Are you trying to talk your head off?
Don't you mean, am I trying to talk your ear off?
Not if I got my gun pointed right.
Oh. Where the hell have I landed?
Are you a stranger?
No, I have a photographic sense of direction and always know exactly where I am. It's just the when has been a little confusing lately.
When doesn't mean a thing round here. You're in interim time, a space alongside the past, present.
And future, I know.
I was gonna say perishable food. We don't have anything like a future here. Rumor has it there used to be one. The portal building authorities are digging around looking for it in the foundations of interim time. But if you ask me, it's just newfangled nonsense.
No future.
2 other newcomers passed by here earlier. They asked about the future too. Friends of yours, perhaps?
Impossible. They were just with me.
Maybe out there. Here in interim time, the clocks tick a little different.
Huh. I see they have a few more hands, too.
Well, welcome to Paradox City. My name's Rocco the Chronicle. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to help you,
Rufus. And actually, I do have a couple. Rocco Mc... What the hell did you say?
Давайте мы к этому
Ah, you are...
I'm sorry, buddy.
Все. Я просто, чуть позже хочу. Серия уже и так долго длится. У нее высокая продолжительность. Давайте попрощаемся с вами. Всем спасибо за просмотр ролики. Подписывайтесь, всем удачи и всем... Гудгай.